Well, my face has gotten swollen, but I'll just take my antibiotics as prescribed by the doctor. So, well, update on me, and I'm going to allow comments on this video, but if anybody's disrespectful, I will block them. I'm just saying this to get this out of the way, so if anybody was disrespectful to me. So, any disrespectful comments, uh, you will be blocked from this video, but I'm not really going to allow comments for some time. But I will allow comments on this video, though, for people that actually care, subscribers actually care. So yeah, as you can see, my face is swollen, but um, so I went. So here's the. I mean, I think you've probably seen in the videos of explaining what's happened. Um, on It was Tuesday. I just had cold chills and I was sweating and I had body aches and I just wasn't feeling good. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just like a little bug or something. And then I stopped taking the nasal spray, and on Wednesday, I was fine. My stomach felt good. My stomach wasn't feeling good on Tuesday, but my stomach was feeling good on Wednesday. My nose, everything was fine. It wasn't, you know, I didn't have the body aches. I didn't have the cold chills and the sweats or anything. I was fine. And then on thinking that okay, I'm just maybe it was just a little bug or something on when was it Thursday. I woke up and my face right here was swollen. Now it was swollen just right here. It wasn't swollen like all the way up there. And I was like, wow. I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? And then, I thought, okay, maybe it's just I was thinking it's probably the nasal spray. And I'm not doing that again. I'm not picking up any more nasal spray. And the reason is because I don't know what the heck is in that. This all could be because of nasal spray. This all could be because of whatever affected tooth. Which, yes, I admit I do have some teeth, like right there, that need to be fixed. Um, but I didn't think it was a toothache. It didn't feel like a toothache. My teeth were fine. They weren't aching or anything, so I didn't think it was a toothache. And then uh, it was I still wasn't. I was feeling like crap on Thursday. Went to work, because I'm not gonna just let swelling and not feeling a little, not feeling that good. I'm still feeling fine, so I'm not gonna let that affect me. I have to go to work. That's what you have to do. Um, and then on yesterday, it was swollen like this. It's gotten a little bit worse, but it's not. I think it's gonna slowly go down as I take the antibiotics and stuff. I got to take them again very soon. Um, of course, I can't take penicillin. That's the thing. Can't take penicillin because I got an allergic reaction, and I can't take pills. I know you probably say, "Oh, well, you could take pills. Just put in food or something." No, I can't take pills because it's my gag reflex. I got a gag reflex. It's a problem. I got a gag reflex. Um, so I can't take pills, but I can take liquid medicine. Um, so I yesterday I was supposed to be seen on Monday, but I just wasn't. My face was already like right here, so I just was not feeling well yesterday. I mean, I wasn't really sick to my stomach. I didn't have the cold chills or fever or anything. Um, but my face was still, you know, still swollen and everything. And so yesterday, I went to the doctors, and he was very concerned. He said, as soon as possible, get down to the hospital, because he knew that something was going on. He wasn't sure if it was some type of sinus infection, you know, and that's not a thing to, mess around with. So he was very concerned and caring. He told me and my mom, he's like, because I get anxiety, so I like when my mom goes into um, the office with me, to the doctor's office. So he was very concerned. So he told me and my mom that I needed to go down to the hospital as soon as possible. And I was scared. I was like, what the hell is happening? I mean, I was like, I never even, I haven't been to the hospital really, like, ever. Like, last time I went to the hospital, I was like 8 years old, and that was the same time I got allergic to penicillin. I was covered with hives. So I haven't been to the hospital, like, for myself in, like, a long time. Like, of course, I've been to the hospital when my sister had to go to the hospital and stuff, but I'd never been to the hospital for me. Um, Even for this, I didn't go to the hospital when I cut myself with a machete, a couple years ago. I didn't go to the hospital then. I went to the doctor's office, and luckily they had stitches. So they stitched it up there, but I never went to the hospital for myself. And so we went to the hospital. Well, actually, we went to go get my aunt, because my mom wanted to have my aunt with her, just for support. And then they called in an antibiotic, but this antibiotic was on, like, short order or something, or it's the shortage or whatever. So we went to one Kinney pharmacy, which is a local pharmacy, and we went to another Kinney's. They didn't have it. So we went to the hospital. I wasn't admitted or anything. I was just put into the ER. Not the ER. No, ER actually. Yes, the ER rooms. And waiting, 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 waiting. Nurse came in. He put the IV. He put the IV in my arm. Took blood work. I don't really go get blood work anyway, which probably I should. And I got some type of, I don't know what the heck it was. It was like a pain medicine that they gave me, and saline or whatever the heck they gave me, to flush it out or whatever. I don't know. And I waited, and I waited, and I was nervous, anxiety, and my mom was in there, my aunt was there. My aunt couldn't really be there for that long in the back, so she waited in the waiting room. My mom was in the back with me. Waited, 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 and waited, 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 and waited for another probably 3 hours, 4 hours at least. 3 hours at least, maybe almost 4. Just waiting for the, CT scan, for me to go to CT, the CAT scan area. And I never had a CAT scan before, so this was like, what the heck? Like, I had dental scans, but I never had a CAT scan. And sitting like this, like this, you have to sit like this, look at the ceiling, and it took forever. Well, it didn't take that long. They gave me this thing, which they said that I could potentially make me feel like I'm going pee. And I didn't go pee, but I went pee after. And it did make me feel like I had to go pee or whatever, but I was fine. And then they went. Well, it's not like what you expect. They just do. Or whatever. I don't know what the heck. And I got that done. And then I waited again. I went back into the bed. They put me in the bed. It brought me back to the room. And then I sat in there again. And there was a guy right next to me that was trying to sleep. There's a whole lot of noise going on. Me and my mom were just whispering because we were respecting the guy next to uh, the guy that was next to in the other part of the curtain. He had something wrong with his kidney stones or whatever, so he was in pain. He was just trying to sleep. He was grieving and not grieving, but he was he was in pain or whatever. So he was like throwing up, and he was trying to pass the kidney stone. He said he had it since 1984 or something like that. And so, and quick tip, if I ever get a kidney stone, I'm not going to let it be that long. Well, I wasn't born in 1984 anyway, but I wouldn't let it be from 1 year to another. I would just get it done and over with. Get a medicine or whatever, get surgery or whatever. But anyway, I went into the room again and just waited and waited. I'm like, oh, I hope I don't have to get admitted. But it wasn't a possibility because it wasn't like it was a life-threatening, occurrence or anything, They didn't seem to be too worried about it, but they were kind of worried, but they weren't too worried about it, not to a point where like, oh, he's got to get admitted or whatever, he's can't even move or anything. And also I didn't even have a fever really, so they didn't really like say, oh yeah, the doctor's like, yeah, you're not getting admitted basically. He came in, he's like, yeah, there's nothing that's on the thing that looks like there's anything to be worried about. And then the doctor from the other office called my mom and said, yeah, there's stuff up in his nose, like some like growths or whatever, like non-cancerous growths or whatever that are like part of your sign. I guess during times you get some type of like nodules or whatever in your nose from over time, I guess. I don't know. Everybody gets it, I guess. I don't know. And so he's like, yeah, he needs to go see ear, nose, and throat doctor to see if what they can do about that. And the doctor that was at the ER told me that I needed to go to a dentist as soon as possible to get some of my teeth fixed because I got like really bad gingivitis, which kind of knew that, but I think maybe that might be the reason why my face is. I think that's probably the reason why my face is swollen. It's probably because of a bad tooth or something. I don't know. All I know is that I hate this. I don't like this at all. It's very uncomfortable. I mean, I can see pretty good. It's just if you can feel it right there. So, I don't know. But I'm fine. Nothing to worry about. I might not be making that many videos because I'm in, a little bit of pain. It's not the pain to be, like, oh, I gotta, put my hand like this or anything. And it's not like, I don't know, it's not like painful really. It's just, it's hard too. It's not like soft or anything. It's just like right here. So it probably is whatever dental problem or whatever. I don't know. I've always had problems with my teeth. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It's just like, come on. But yeah, I just didn't like waiting at the hospital for that long, but I knew that I had to because, it could have been something serious, but it wasn't. It was an infection in my brain or an infection, in my, my allergies or my nose, whatever. So anyway, that's an update on me here. Like I said, videos might not be as many as I was doing, prior to this, but as soon as I start feeling good, I'll start making more videos. I'm feeling fine. I mean, it is kind of hard to breathe out of this nose a little bit, or not nose, nostril. I keep saying nose, nostril. But this nostril is fine. But this nostril, it's kind of hard to breathe. It's like you can tell there's something up there, but I take antibiotics. I got to take it pretty soon. My mom was the one that, I don't know why, she told me that I need to wait for her to give me the antibiotics. So I had to wait because she's still sleeping, I believe. So I had to wait. I'm going to try to see if I could just take it myself. I know what to do. And then I got like Motrin or whatever for pain, but I don't have a lot of pain. That's the thing. It's not, but I'm just gonna take it just to, take it so, because I'm not gonna just not take anything that the doctor prescribed. But anyway, I'm fine. I mean, I'm not, it's not life threatening. There's nothing, nothing life threatening wrong with me. It's just, sometimes we get, problems like this. And another tip I'm gonna have is I'm not gonna get any more allergy medicine from Dollar General for, you know, I'm not getting any more unless the doctor tells me to. I want to be put on a liquid allergy medicine prescribed by a doctor. That's what is going to happen. It's not going to be any more nasal spray or anything like that. The only thing I'm going to get is the Pepto-Bismol and Tylenol. That's it. That's all I'm getting for medicine now, and Tums. Tums if I get heartburn or whatever. But I'm not getting any more other medicine besides Tums, Pepto-Bismol, and Tylenol at the store anymore, because I'm not gonna get something like this again. I don't know if this was caused by I don't know if it's an allergic reaction. They don't know what it was, but it's nothing serious. It's nothing that they said is anything serious. So I just had to keep taking the antibiotics. And anyway, so that's an update on me here. So thanks for watching, everybody.